Make It Rain. Secrets to Successful Selling Using Relationship-Based Approach. Written by Kirk and Mary Kjellberg. Narrated by Dan Hankiewicz. Dedication. I learned about business and selling from my dad, Kent. Not so much by hands-on training, mind you, mostly through trial by fire and watching him as an example. My uncles worked for him from their early teens. One day, my dad told them to go to someone's house and change the water heater. When they protested that they didn't know how to change a water heater, his simple reply was, "You will by the time you get back." He was never mean about it, but his rule was simple. I'll help you if you've tried your best in the first place. The only time I remember him raising his voice at work was when I came into the shop when he was super busy, and I was asking for help with something I should have been able to do on my own. He replied, "Go use your own brain. Mine's busy." He was also big on training courses and was happy to send you and pay your way. I still remember driving into Minneapolis at the age of 16 to attend sales training with Don Sheehan. In fact, I've never forgotten many of those lessons yet. R.I.P., Dad. I'll miss you always. In the present, I must acknowledge my wife, Mary, who is a co-author of this powerful little book. Without her, there would be scattered paragraphs on many different computers with no solid results. Living with me is a bit like living in a wind tunnel. Now it's called ADD. When I was young, it was known as, "What the hell's wrong with you?" Mary is also a very intelligent and creative person. She's the reason behind everything I do. I've been so fortunate to have found my forever love. Thank you, baby. You make it worth the fight. Your forever love, Kirk. Foreword by Kirk Kjellberg. Whether you need a new career, a side hustle to help make ends meet, or extra money to make your dreams a reality, this book is for you. As you read this book, you'll see I've laid out a roadmap, a structured system to increase your sales numbers. Sales numbers should be one word. In the late 1960s and 70s, my dad built a 325-space mobile home park on land in rural Minnesota, and there was a rather large full-time sales center located within it. At 15 years old, my dad came up to me while I was mowing. My job was maintenance and helping with management, and he told me to go put the mower in the shop. When I asked why, he said he'd just fired the sales manager, and I was his replacement. I still remember feeling the excitement and dread at the same time. A couple of weeks into my new gig as a salesman, I had a nice couple come in and look at several models of homes out on the sales lot. I'll never forget how the man turned to me and said, "It's been nice talking to you, kid, but when's the salesman coming?" I laughed. Then they laughed when I said, "I'm the salesman. I'm afraid I'm the best we have." I was the only one we had. People were immediately disarmed once they realized that I was just a kid. Learning the process outlined in this book took a great many years, and I realized the more I spoke to and trained others in sales, almost all of them didn't realize it was a powerful, positive, and structured process that didn't entail trickery, cornering, or being deceitful. The snake oil salesman was a thing. A great many people think of selling as something you do to someone. They only care about getting you to take home whatever they're selling. Relationship-based selling is working with someone to solve their problems and make their life easier in the process. If you'll learn and apply the techniques in this little book, you can change your earning potential tenfold. I must also say that, while prospecting, you'll need to wear your thick skin. Many people you contact will have had bad experiences with bad salespeople, the kind that browbeat them into buying something they didn't deliver or will not service. I like to call them a hit-and-run salesperson. You must also be persistent and disciplined. If those things aren't something you can do, look for an inside sales position where the leads come walking in the door, such as a car lot or furniture store. In either setting, the structure presented inside will show you the secrets of the process of asking good questions, floating trial closes, and how to close a sale. Without this process, many salespeople are just professional visitors, wasting their own time and that of their prospects. Remember this always. 100% of the books you don't read
Sample complete. Ready to continue?